Alright, folks, we are back. We see Omerta take a 5-1 victory there very dominantly over Veni, Vidi, Vici. Either way, we have a re-host of Game 2 going on here. Let me see what we got. I'm going to have to see if the stream, I haven't even released the stream yet. Alright, I'm trying to get the link stream going here. Gonna send it back to the chat right quick. Sucks y'all missed that good ass fucking commentary from your boy, yours truly. But God doesn't give with two hands. I guess Keys is streaming himself now. I am live. If we want to watch that. But I don't know if they're going to start watching it from the other stream or this stream. Either way. If not, I'm just not gonna stream because I don't think they need it at that point. Either way, Omerta took a 5-1 victory very easily, candidly. Spree 29-8. Webby's is like 20-something and 11. Very dominant win, 5-1. Very, very good plays out of pretty much the whole team on Omerta. A few good moments for Veni, Vidi, Vici. They were just getting gunned the whole game. It's tough when you have a team that's just, it's legit just way better in the gun skill. It's hard to compete. Spree's on his game. It's just, it's not easy. We are still waiting for the invite. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this stream or their Keys is just gonna stream his own stream. I'm not sure what happened to him, so hopefully this one doesn't crash out on me in 13 minutes. If it does, I just won't stream anymore. Either way, we are waiting on that invite from the teams. No, thank you, FGC2, as is. Thank you for always being my nephew. Finally, we get that invite. This, like I said, first match was not relatively close. We had a few back and forth pods, but gun skill was highly favored Omerta. Spree went off. Bubby Ziz went off. Keys had some great defense. T.O.'s having to coach this other team up a little bit, I feel like. He's probably in his coaching bag right now and getting little yells in there saying you need to be here, you need to be there. Well, let's see if he makes any adjustments with his team here as far as just how they play and how they approach it. Maybe move some hands around. See, I think T.O. is always best when he's on the shield cycler, but maybe you need to give Firebringer that so he can slay out more. But on this map, it might not be as big a deal because it's just so close. Spawns are so frequent. Spawns mean this is the map where spawns mean as little as they possibly can compared to other big maps. We all know this because if you're watching, you're a tryhard in the game and you're here a decade after it's been out. So you don't need me to tell you that, but that's just the facts. Regardless, let's see who's running what for each side here. I'm curious to see if Veni, Vidi, Vici stays with the same hands. I would, because Tio is your best player as far as shield cycler. Caldera, Stinger Dio, Firebringer, shield cycler. So him and Tio swapped it up. That's what I was curious about. X-Land, Ionade, Focus. Assuming Tio has the grenade. Bubby's is Ion Shot Nade, Spree, Focus Ion Nade, Key, Shield Cycler, Zan, Stinger Dio. Sauron? Yep. Ion Shot Grenade. Here we go. Maybe this will be a better match. X-Lane gonna chill there. Take a dump while he claims the pod. Gonna have some top ship control here from Omerta early. See how they handle it here. Spree gonna take one already. Gonna fight under the ship. Going on the pod. Keys is there with Tio gonna melee in. But Keys reclaimed the pod. Tio gonna get taken off pod. 2 kills there for Omerta. Oof. Crazy cycler there. I don't know. Firebringer just domes Spree. And he gets Keys off the pod. And he's gonna shield and get a reclaim. Zan gonna try and melee him off. Zan with a 2-piece there to get that, clear that pod up. But Bubby's is going to get wiped out in a 2v1 there. It's just one on pod right now. A bunch of fights going down AFP away from pod. Zan with a good angle on it. Gets a reclaim. Gets beamed out the air. Got a flank coming in from Tio here. 2 right behind the pod. They're not really claiming it. King Caldera said screw it. He goes in there and claims it. A lot of back and forth map position wars going on this map for most of the time. Top ship control always a thing. Tio gonna win that one and that one. 2-piece from Tio. Looking like 2017. He's gonna have to get his backpack ready if it's anything like last. Key's gonna miss that cycler in a pod attempt reclaim. Got Tio off the pod. Dang. Just really good defense here. Zan gonna try. Oh, Firebringer, man. 2 big cyclers from him on that pod defense. Whew. Really love to see that. Good start here for
Our tracking beacon has revealed the location of another escape pod.
Good start. Omerta gonna have the first claim is in. Oof! Smart rocket. Said not today, brother. This is a really fun pod. I say fun, it's really hectic. Omerta gonna get that retouch. Spree thought he had it, and he just a little too quick there.
That escape pod is about to fall into rebel hands.
Firebringer. Who's that reclaiming? Tio gonna get the quick reclaim. Bunch of positions going down. Position fights. This is a back and forth. Nobody here. Keys got it. Got beamed off immediately by Caldera. Van trying to get some distractions going so they can get a foot in here on this pod. Not really great positions here from Veni, Vidi, Vici so far, but they're coming in. Firebringer. Spree with a 2-piece. That's 3 dead there from Omerta. Just 1, and they're gonna have. I don't know if they're even gonna have a chance. Nope. Good wipe there from Omerta. Just good way to come back from that first quick pod loss. Won a lot of gunfights. Not too much pod defense being played there till the end on that one.
Do not let it fall into the hands
Gonna get a first touch here. Another smart rocket immediately off the jump to stop the claim. Oh! Double nade. 2 explosive kills to stop the first pod claim on this one.
We are capturing the escape
Bunch of fights going down on the outside dune here. Oof. Bubby's is. There's a nade from the Lord's ball sack. Just dropped it on him. It's blasphemy, I shouldn't say that. Either way, it's funny. So Keys with a nice cycler, but Firebringer there to end him. End him on that push he was on. Got some flanks coming here. Nobody's even close to pod. Should be a free claim for Omerta. Cycler looked like a hit. And another nade or smart rocket all came in on there not to kill him. Spree just went through hell and survived. We got Firebringer trying to push in here with his shield. He gets a melee kill. Oh my goodness, I don't know how he survived there. Great pod claim. Weird pod claim because he hit the invisible wall and still got the kill.
We need
Quick
to stop
reclaim
the
from
rebels
American
from
spree
stealing
though.
that
Gets the
escape
win.
pod.
Gets that win. Just holding this little pod angle. Got some firing squad. Spree got a nice 2-piece. Spree double positive. No, he's on a 3 streak. He's been carrying so far. Got some good help with his teammates, all playing well. Here comes Firebringer. Nobody's looking at it.
The escape pod will
Great
soon
last
be in
second pod
Imperial
claim.
hands.
Oh, Keys coming. Oh, Firebringer, man. He's playing great. Amazing cycler defense there to get Keys off of it. He's always been, he's a lot like Tio in that close to the pod gameplay. Tio made a smart move. Keys missed the cycler, but he's gonna have an easy reclaim. Good reclaim from Keys. Bunch of fights going down here. Firebringer gonna shield, but he's got some good support from his team, so he don't get taken out before the reclaim gets taken. Veni, Vidi, Vici trying to get some good map position and defensive spots on the pod. Cycler misses. He's on it with his cycler and a shield. Gets off, and he wins the cycler match. Great win there from Keys. Keys holding the defense. Got a lot of back and forth on this pod. Comes Firebringer. Oh, great. I don't know who should. I think 3 killed him with dying grenade. I think somebody shot his thing. I think Spree might have the one-shot iron grenade. Looks like he just killed King Caldera immediately, but I'm not confirming that. Firebringer trying to get back in the last second. Key's gonna cycle him into oblivion. Yeah, I don't know if Spree has the one-shot iron made or not. Because I've seen him throw 2 irons and immediately kill someone. Top map position being fought for.
Fall into rebel hands.
Firebringer gonna have an easy reclaim. Nobody close to defending it. Everybody under tarps right now. Zan, nice 2-piece. Spree, a master survivalist. 22 and 10 on the map. Over almost 1,000 score ahead of his next closest teammate and the next closest in the lobby. Just dominant. Excellent, really underperforming. 9 and 17. He's better than that. Tio and Firebringer doing really well, but they're very similar style players. Need some more help from Caldera and Excellent. Firebringer gonna run away from the pod, I guess, to save himself, because Tio said screw it, I'll take it. Bubby's is 2-piece. 3 dead there from, and a reclaim from Keys. 3 dead for Omerta after that wipe. Keys, good defense. Get some help from his teammates. He's gonna try and hug this little turret, see if he can get some defensive angles for that cycle rifle. Good spawn and shoots there. Spawn to protection. He's gonna miss the cycler, gonna give Firebringer a chance. Good nade from Tio to give him easy reclaim. Angles on this pod are interesting since the spawns are so close. He's gonna immediately have another angle on it. Gets the reclaim when he pops the shield for it. A lot of things going down under the tarps there. Firebringer gonna take 2 of them out. Firebringer gonna have a nope. Spree another ion nade kill. He was low though, so he's at some big ion nade kills. Firebringer again alive. Great respawn. Him and Tio are having good spawns, I think. They're partners. Got him right back in. All up top mostly for Omerta right now. Trying to jump over all map positions, which is actually really intelligent. It's one of the best ways to do it. Come from every angle. All dead there. Just a complete team wipe for Omerta. I love how they played that. Come from a bunch of different angles. Top ship control at the same time. One dropping mid, one flanking back in targets from the top, and one already underground. Really good way to play the map. Holding the defense is really difficult there though. Nobody's even close to it right now. Here comes Zan, or Excellent. Good orbital. Great orbital from Keys. Perfectly timed.
Another pod has landed.
Clinches that pod for him.
The
They didn't
escape
close in
pod
on that
will
one
soon
quick
be
enough.
under Imperial control.
Kind of were trying to play map position for the win, for the picks, and they didn't really get enough people on the inside of the pod area to get the claim. Now this pod is, these two pods back here are so annoying, because you can spawn close and have top shift control, and it'll just be so strange. So strange. All flanking on the backside here for Omerta. But if they don't hurry up, they're not gonna. They got like 10 more seconds. Who is that? Keys? Keys comes in and pops the shield. Oh. King Caldera killed him with a big melee. They hesitated on that one. Good defense though from Veni, Vidi, Vici. Really slow, out of sync offense there. Not really aware of time on that pod. They didn't even have one half touch on it. It's crazy. That's how Dune Sea can be sometimes though. Sometimes you'll have a pod go for 10 minutes at once. And then you'll have also a bunch of pods. Some pods will just take a millisecond. Because the awareness of the offense just farts through the fingers.
We are securing the escape pod.
3 dead there. Bubby's he's doing real solid. Him and Zan both giving Spree some good kill assist. I mean, not bad either on Veni, Vidi, Vici's side, but just not as dominant as Spree over here, man. Top ship control being fought for. Fireburn gonna have an easy reclaim.
The escape pod will soon be in
Spree gonna try and finish him. He gets him. Use that iron shot, maybe. I know how it is when you're trying to kill them shield players off that pod. It's like, this is a pest. I gotta finish him. Even if he already reclaimed it. Good top ship drop from where Bubby's is. Get some angles on the pod. He gets shot in the back though. Orbital coming in. 3 dead. Veni, Vidi, Vici's there. All on it right now.
That escape pod will
Good close in there from Veni, Vidi, Vici. Oof. Tragic from 2017 predicted that. You group up on that pod, you're going to get naded, especially at the last second. Bubby's showed you, made him pay there. They grouped up on that pod, all claim and give assistance, and you group up on it, you get naded. Great nade. Firebringer pops the shield, missed the cycler though from Keys, and he gets the reclaim. Back computer fight's going on. What we got here? Zan trying to take on the whole team alone. Never really goes well. He had an angle. His team just died there. A lot of times it's smart to play that slower till your team gets back on the map so you can have an effective position. Wiped out though. It didn't even mean anything. They just got wiped by Omerta. Keys already, or not Keys. Spree already gonna close to 40 and 20. First pod fight's going down. Good team shots there. Omerta. Zan got the dial on it. Dropping down, Firebringer. No angle though. Zan was just completely clueless. Call out for me to be over there. Keys gonna get the reclaim. Keys gonna try and finish him, but not in time for the reclaim. Keys right immediately back on the reclaim. This is a hard pod to defend because it's just, I think you need to keep at least one person having top ship control, maybe one in computers, one first pod side, and one back in ship side. It's the best way to go about it if you can keep it, but most of the time the team's always pushing groups in one area, so it's hard for one person to hold one spot down. You really need a 2-piece from one guy at least sometimes. They're back on it. Caldera's there. Spree's right beside him, and he jumps away from him. He jumped away, and they got the claim. Spree was looking at somebody wrong. He's looking at the wrong guy. Somebody cue the LeBron gif where he's like pointing at J.R. Smith. That was a little throwback there to Firebringer with an easy reclaim. Cycler misses. Gets the reclaim, and Key's going to take it right back. That's a callback to Cargo with Spree and Shadows. really back and forth pod going on right now. To be fair, Veni Vidi Vici's pretty balanced, and all in all, if X-Land could just get a little more even and get a few more big kills, I think it'd be Keys, big cycler. Good defense. X-Land's going to long arm it. And then
We are securing the escape pod.
good closing there. It's just like the defensive holds on this pod are so difficult. You can just come at it from every angle. I mean, I could say that about every pod, but this one's just something about this one. X-Land was trying to get some top ship control there for his team. Just gets annihilated. Keys immediately going, oh! Firebringer, huge 2-piece. Cycler, 3-piece from Fire. Saves the pod. Single-handedly save that pod, and we're going to tie. Wow. Firebringer, man. Him and Tio, great work to keep that tied. I mean, you're not really worried if you're Omerta, but definitely not expecting a tie. I wouldn't have predicted a tie. I think this is, that was a good match, though. I wasn't expecting that. I figured we had a really good comeback there from Veni Vidi Vici. Kind of really got composed. Really good composure and poise as a team there. Just going to replay the map. I don't know if it's sudden death or how it really works. But I do know it's not supposed to have one person 5-on-3. Well, if you just tuned in, back in, it was a tie on this map first row round. Spree with a 45-piece, really almost double positive, but Omerta they played pretty solid. X-Land didn't even play his best. If X-Land could just step it up a little bit, they might take a map on them. Ziz playing well. Key's playing really good defense as well. Nobody really slacking on either team, hence why it was a tie game. But man, if X-Land steps up a little more, they might have I'm not going to say an edge, but they're going to have a good shot, better shot than I would give them previously. Firebringer and also Tio all playing really well. I'm not caught up on Caldera as much. I haven't seen him on the map a lot, but he wasn't slacking on the kills. He was doing decent. Not a liability. It's a good thing. Top ship control going on. Always a thing at the start of this map. Either way, I don't know if this is sudden death, so I can't really get too hyped. Distracting him off the pod. Key says, screw it, I'll let you do it. I'm going to go get the pod. Really smart, good play. He can't give a spawn here, but he's going to get wow, Firebringer tried to run up on him, and he got a hole put in his face with that blaster. Key said, go back, brother. He's playing that close D with the cycler rifle here. Bunch of flanks from the top ship are going on. Firebringer's right there. Keys ain't even looking. Wow, Firebringer, if he would have killed him there, that would have been funny. Keys was completely oblivious to him being on that pod. Gunfight's going down up top. Gonna wipe out Firebringer off far back in so they can regain a good foothold control on this pod. Pushing in, X-Land to give his team a little breathing room, and they get a 2-piece. Firebringer gonna get the final claim here. Only one left standing, not a good angle for him. Good push there. Big 2-piece. It's from the team. Spree gonna be up top control right now. I mean, he could drop down. They're not really claiming it. They're just taking gunfights. He said, fuck it, I'll do it. Thing is, if you're holding that defense, Keys, you gotta watch the pod, man. I know it's tough to look at all angles, but make sure somebody don't slip in there. Gunfight's going down away from the pod on backside of ship. Here comes Firebringer. Keys melees him. X-Land gonna come back down. Keys distracting so his team can get the defensive kill. Here they are. They're all flooding in on it. Firebringer, last one, one-on-one. Iron Nade from Spree kills himself.
can't let that happen.
Wow. Last second claim there from Firebringer. I mean, this has been a good back and forth battle ever since that first map, man. That first map. I think it might be the DNC giving them. It's the last second claimer from Keys. Oh! He popped the shield, but Firebringer was there to melee him. Firebringer! Oh my gosh, dude. Firebringer has had massive kills on these last 2 games. He has had some huge kills. He had a 3-piece to save the last game and ended up in a tie. Just had 2 massive melee and a gun kill on that pod, so he could finish it and clinch it out for him. For Veni, Vidi, Vici. Hard to view this whole pod here. Defense being held here from Veni, Vidi, Vici. Spree still doing his thing. Keys on it. Oh, Firebringer, dude. He's playing insane on defense so far this first pod and a half. And the end of that last game. Nobody really close right now. Tio gonna get meleeed in the back by Zan. Keys gonna get a retouch.
We're capturing the escape pod.
Opened up enough breathing room for a reclaim there from Omerta. Oh, just trades everywhere on the map right now. All outside the sandbox. Gonna try and push in here for a reclaim. Firebringer gonna kill. Cardera gonna get Keys. Fire gonna have that retouch pretty easily. Spawns are just dual. Like one team will get a pair of partner starts, and the last guy standing from a gunfight will be there. Then it'll just keep going. Spree gonna get a retouch for his team. Still double positive, starting out like usual. 15 and 8. Excellent. If he would just play, I've seen Excellent play great. If he would just get a little more slaying going on. Gonna get a, Zan, 2-piece. Good defense. I need to get closer to the pod here. Theo on it. He gets taken out for Keys. Firebringer. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know. There's not enough to say about Fire this past 15 minutes. He's been on one. Playing crazy good. Him and Tia are a good duo. Good on the pod duo. If you had 2 good outside slayers, man, like they're playing right now, it'd be a really good team. Just really solid. Last second here. Nobody close. Spree gonna do it himself. Here we are. Bunch of AFP fights going on. Key's gonna miss the cyclone. Caldera's gonna punish him for it. Just takes him off. It's so weird. Caldera's nowhere, not even trying to go for the pod. It's been a lot of lackadaisical offense here from. Oh, Keys, great cycler. Keys, the Firebringer. He does it again, dude. Huge 2-piece to get that reclaim for his team. Like, goodness gracious, Fire. He's 10 and 18, but dude, them 10 kills are all huge. Playing his best good poo role right now. Massive kills for his team. Tio giving that breathing room with the slaying power. Trying to match Spree. Caldera holding on it. Firebringer, last one there. He's got the cycler out. He's meleeing. He missed. Key, massive claim. Gotta say, Tio's gonna try and come back on it while nobody's really paying attention, and he is. He gets it. Gonna nade a spot. Outside sandbox is being held here by Omerta. He's gonna try and come in and get a cheeky little claim, and he does. It's immediately taken out though. Excellent. Gonna go back for it. This is a big back and forth pod here. Spree 24-13. Keys, no one even near it. Gets taken out. But not in time for the reclaim to happen. Spree gonna try and wipe it up, but he gets double teamed. Team shot there on him. Excellent, gonna go for a reclaim. He'll get it. He's Tio watching it. Spree, Keys on it. He gets a good angle. And Tio gets wiped. Drew him out and got the reclaim. Caldera? Nope. Got out angled there on that pod. Might have ironed himself. Ooh, Tio with the 2-piece. Dropping down, fire. Pops the shield to make sure the main doesn't get him. Jumps away. Key's gonna reclaim. Gonna die immediately. Bunch of back and forth going on here. I know I'm not panning out far back, but nothing important going on out there really. Everybody in the sandboxes right now. Spree jumping on, reclaimed by fire in the middle of all of it. People dropping everywhere. Trades everywhere on the map right there. What can you say about this effort so far from Veni, Vidi, Vici, man? They're playing their butts off here. I mean, this map is really letting them play to their strengths. Key's on it. The nade. Wow. Great nade. Is Tio going to get 2? No. Spree going to go in there and give Key some backup in that reclaim. Make sure he doesn't die in vain. Just everything, man. This pod. That's been about 5 or 6 minutes worth. 7 minutes worth of this pod. Tio 2-piece. Fire going to go back on it with no anglers from the other team. It'll be an easy reclaim. I know I'm yawning. Struggling here, man. We might only have 3 pods dropping where this is going. Just beamed out of the air. Defense is really tightening up here for Veni, Vidi, Vici. Cycler misses. Keys doesn't have a cycler. He's going to try and shoot Tio. He's not going to... Fire going to try and melee, but Spree's there to reclaim. All grouped up on the pod. Tio gets the reclaim, though, for his team. This pod is just giving both teams fit. Nobody can hold it down. Everybody last second regrouping, wiping. Just getting the last second kills. Just all at the right time. Fire going to go on it. Keys 2-piece. They ain't going to clean excellent up, too. Big 2-piece from Keys on defense. Playing good. Real good gameplay there from him. Caldera, Bubby Ziz gets him off, and that might be the pod claim they needed for the tie. To tie it up. I was looking at my phone, I didn't see everything, but Bubby Ziz clutched it off for him. Alright, no, 200. As if the last pod couldn't get any worse as far as competitive contestedness. Here we go with this one. Here we go with this pod. This I don't know if it's known by everybody, but this pod is, I would say, historically thought of. This and the one right in front of this right here, historically thought of as the 2 most contested pods. Like if it goes well and the teams are even, yeah, this pod can really get people fits. It's in a weird spot. Like it's like angled. It's just like in the most random spot on the map, I would say. Like all the others kind of have like spots for them. This is just kind of like, we're going to put this pod here. Somebody finally touches it. Omerta is going to finally get the first claim on it. Alright. Here we are. Fire gonna come in on it. Good retouch, man. He's gonna go ahead and cap it back off for his own team. Tried to get melee by Theo, but he didn't get that chance. Got shot by a good team shot there.
that escape pod fall into Imperial hands.
Another pod has touched down.
We're taking possession of the escape pod.
We have the location of another pod. Let's capture it for the rebellion. The Imperials are securing that area around the escape pod. We need to stop them.
We've lost that pod to the Empire.
If I am Spree and Omerta, I'm playing big maps only from here on out. And yep, that's what they do. Goes on Badlands. I mean, most of the maps remaining are big maps. Rebel Depot's the only really smaller one, but Dune is the one everybody likes that's small. The rest of them are mostly big maps that wiping teams has big repercussions if you don't get good partner spawns and good team wipes. So, I would say Omerta has the advantage on this map, just because of that. Because Spree is that X factor when it comes to just, I give Omerta that edge on, are we rehosting already? No? Swapping teams. But either way, I would give Omerta that edge on gun skill just because of Spree. Because he's just a playmaker, man. Theo's a playmaker too, but his gun skill is I'm not saying it benefits the team more, but it opens up more for others, whereas Tio's makes huge plays.
Those pods are essential to our cause.
To save the game alone, I think Spree opens up a lot for others. Tio does well as well, but Spree can get that 3-piece still, man. He can, whereas Tio will get that own pod 3-piece when people aren't really, they're trying to get that reclaim. He'll make that play. So yeah, Spree's he's an X factor when it comes to gun skill.
Pod. We need to get to it before the Imperials do.
I don't know a good angle on this pod. Looks like Fire gonna get the first touch.
Will soon be in rebel hands.
Key's gonna come back on it. Tio bundled up onto that ATSD. AT-AT. High ground's going to Veni, Vidi, Vici right now, but that Doxus is going to make Firebringer get off the map, maybe get him killed, because, yep, Spree 2-piece right there. Keys reclaim.
If we don't do something quickly, that escape pod is going to fall into Imperial hands.
Tio 2-piece, though. He said, you got a 2-piece, Spree? I got my 2-piece right back here for you. He said, I'll match you. That's what it's going to take for his team here. And Tio's always been a big game player. Both players, big game players. So, it's going to go blow for blow here. Zan and Key's on it. Firebringer. And Tio gets that good kill. Last person on it. Spree. Wow. Good nade from Tio, man. That pod defense, bro. I'm telling you. Tio's one of the best just around pod players the game has ever seen, I would say. Like, he's just, him and Good Food, Miho, all, like, prime Miho. Tio, 3-piece, man. Wow. Look at him, dude. 9-2.
We're capturing the escape pod.
He knows what it's going to take to win this for his team, and he's showing up right now. One pod, but still, so far, he's bringing it. He's been known to give teams big boosts. Wow. See, he's on the pod right there. Just take that keys, push right out right out of there. Good wipes here from Excellent to clean up. See, that is a huge wipe for that team. I don't even know where they're spawned at. I don't think they might get one more touch if they hurry. You might get one jump. There it is. Let's see. There he is. Keys. Great. Just closed in on him. Like I said. When you take that long, you don't give yourself any opportunity to get a single pick. Maybe give them, lets the whole team just look at the pod. And you got 4 people looking and closing in on it. There's just no chance. We already got people pushing into the pod back here for Omerta. Here comes Firebringer versus Spree, and he takes him out, but Tio's still alive to get that position back. Just a bunch of misplays from Omerta here, man. They have the first entry, just not in the positions quick enough. Oh, 2v. It's gotta be a 2v4. They're gonna come in from behind though. They're gonna have to watch the opposite angle. Gonna get pushed from All one side here. Gonna have a last second attempt here. Fire's got his shield out. Gonna try and long arm at Ziz, but he gets naded by Tio. Oh my gosh, dude. Tio's him and Fire, dude. And Caldera got that. Tio and Fire are just so good at pod awareness and defense and being around that pod, dude. I mean, Keys is that guy for his team, but like, you're competing with two guys who do that same thing as good as you. And it's tough, man. Because I know Zan is an outside player, Ziz is more of an outside player. 1v1 on the pod, Spree gets that. Gives him 30-second claim and loses the gunfight there. Down 3-0, man. Tio is 16-4. Jeez. He is just putting on a clinic right now. Just absolutely running through this team. Not even just for filler kills either. He's on pod kills, pod defenses, two pieces. I've seen everything you could possibly want to see from a #1 player in this game. Fire and Tio are both on it. But Fire, they're gonna get pinched. Fire gets his proxy in it, correct? Maybe a little too early, but it might be just perfect, just so they can stall him long enough to get on the pod. Here, oh my goodness! I think Spree was trying to jump on it, and somebody missed the disruptor rifle. But they still managed to get him off. 4-0. Oh my goodness, man!
Picking up another escape pod homing beacon.
This might just be a total lack of composure here from Omerta, because they're not bad enough to lose. They should not be losing 5-0, man. It's Spree on your team, and Van and Keys. No. W's is, you should be losing 4-0. This is just, I don't know if it's more of a clinic from TO, basically, or if it's just a failure to execute from Omerta, man. Because got all of them, all of it. Come in with a cycler distraction and the claim. Gonna get some map positioning there. Here comes a push from Spree. He gets one, but gives his life away. But he's got a spawn right off his partner here. Van gonna give him a spawn and try and push in, and he will. He'll get that pod. But he was on the wrong angle, and he got beamed off from far away from another angle. He's doing a lot of jumping in with a cycler. If I was Keys, I would jump in, and when I would only use my cycler as a shotgun on pod, man. All three up top right now. Jumping on it. 3 of them. All 4 here. It's just Firebringer. And he got in a melee battle with the whole team. And Keys will get the recon.
We have to stop them.
And Caldera will get wiped out by Xander. But they're spawning close. Close spawns here. Let's see what they do with it. They're all looking at one person. Spree. They get him. He's probably going to get a spawn if they don't push now. Yep. Takes his partner out. That's 2 dead. Firebringer going to push in. It's just Bubby's is. He gets the shield pop, but he's not got enough assistance and enough angles to get the clean kill off. But he does get the reclaim. Can he stay alive? No. The pod now position will be lost there. I mean, he played as well as he could have given the angle he had, but he just got killed. Firebringer, they're going to wipe Spree there to get the full reclaim of the map positioning and the pod. Now it's going to be an uphill battle here to not get 5-0'd. You don't have any angles. I don't know if you have any pickups, but X-Lam picking it up this game, man. 20-19, really, really doing well. Assisting Tio with some kills on the map. Wow. He's got beamed out of there. I don't know if he got cycled first, but that looks like Spree last one. Wow, 5-0. Just crazy, man. 5-0'd, man. That was not what I was expecting. So, momentum completely in favor of Veni, Vidi, Vici right now. Well, I guess when the big light streams came on, some of these people started feeling it. But regardless, it's just, they're a better team than that. They shouldn't be getting 5-0'd. So, I don't know whose host that was, but that map definitely favored, in my opinion, slightly would have favored Omerta, but they're just getting outplayed. They got completely dominated that match. Not even a single pod, which is for a spree team that is pretty crazy. Not to get one pod, but they don't have any momentum either. So this is gonna be full poise moment. Like, how are you handling adversity? Can you step back up and play big, or are you gonna let that loss get in your head? Because Spree is the veteran on the team, so he can be an emotional person too at times when it comes to a game. He'll still play well, but morale is definitely, he needs to lead by example and keep his team composed and just play. So we'll see what they come out with. And on the other hand, Veni, Vidi, Vici, if you're them, you're sitting pretty. Sitting pretty. You are sitting just fine. So, if I am them, I just keep doing what I'm doing. And I'll be waiting for an invite until then. I'm not really sure if it was a best of 3, so if it was, that was it. And I'm just clueless. I'm thinking that might be it, but I just got an invite. So it looks like we will be changing modes. Okay. Unless this is a... I'm thinking I got removed. So I'm thinking match might be over. Let me see if I can stop the stream. Okay, one more map apparently. That's if they lose. I finally got an invite. Well, they changed it from cargo to drop zone, it seems. Which, honestly, I don't think if I'm Spree, my team is built for drop zone. Or no, drop zone cargo. I would say his team is built more for drop zone than Spree side. Zan's a good drop zone player. More of a passive slayer. Keys get on the pod. Bubby's is kind of a mixture. And Keys just an in the face type of guy. Or Spree an in the face type of player. But here we go. This might be it. drops on a Rebel Depot, and we all know how this goes, as in we don't have a clue how it goes. It doesn't. This map can go 50 different ways. It can go left, right, upside down, or in between, based on the pod drops. So it looks like we're gonna have
Those pods are essential.
we're
to
gonna
our
have a little
goals.
bit
Capture as
of
many of
Rebel
them as you
Depot
can.
here, boys. Yes, sir. We got Imperials. Usually have the more beneficial spawn off rip, but we all know it really doesn't matter after that. Basically, it's about mid control. Everything about this map is mid control. Who moves it? Moves that map and gets
The first pod is
the one
touched
side
down.
better.
Move on that location and secure it.
They're already out here though. Tia's on it. Zan is gonna have the shield.
That escape pod is about to fall
That's
into
interesting.
Imperial hands. We can't let that
He's
happen.
gonna give this shield over to Zan. The score right now, Apollo, is 2-1 in favor of Veni, Vidi, Vici. They lost map 1, Jawa 5-1, and then they won map 2, Vinci 3-2. Big kill there from Keys, and then they just won map 3, goes on 5-0. So this is a do or die moment for Street's team here. Firebringer on pod, good defense. Really good team shots coming out here. Here we go. Firebringer on it. There's the guy behind him. Wow. Bubbies is with a massive two-piece and a spree to clean the last one up. Really good. Best pod defense. Yeah, it is unexpected, Apollo. That pod defense was really good for
That
Omerta
escape
there.
pod has fallen into Imperial hands. We
They're,
need to regroup.
They are do or die now. So this is really where you play your best or you go
Another pod has
fucking
touched
sit
down.
home. So you gotta step up or get out. Man, this is a unique map too, because like some people think this is a fraudulent map. The Xbox boys. I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, it's a cheeky map. Some bullcrap can go down on this map. Casual loves this map. So you got Firebringer gonna get a Key's gonna have a good pod defense over there. Gonna give Ziz some assistance on that pod defense from Firebringer. Everybody closing in on it here. Trying to get him out of this back corner here. Buffy's is. And he's going to finally kill Theo off with that iron nade. We're trying to hold this angle. Running the casuals corner. Caldera will just get... They're getting choked right now. Oh my goodness, Firebringer. Keys gets the second big kill off of him. Theo's going to try and roll. But it is not in time. They just don't close in time. Keys 2 massive kills on Firebringer to close that pod out. For the
We've
system
identified the
from the first
position
one.
of another escape pod. Move on it as soon as possible.
Here's where the fun starts. We're outside, and Firebringer's already here. I don't know if he's waiting for his team or waiting to maybe get a free kill before somebody comes over. Maybe let them claim it. I'd have let him claim it. Then I got a 30-second. He did let him claim it, and that's what happened. But I don't know if he's trying to let him claim it on purpose, but smart play for your team. Zan, really, I don't know why you did that. You weren't nobody was out there. Shouldn't have claimed it, and then you give yourself 30 seconds. And this is where the bull crap part comes in. You can choke hold him from the outside. Already got one. Key's gonna get a pick, but Tio gets two. Tio 7-5. They've all played really well though. Here comes Spree. Uses a smart rocket while Zan gets the pod claim. Spree gets taken down, but it's just Zan. He gets one. Can he finish X-Land off to get the spawn? Oh, it's gonna be a 2v1. Spree gets in. It's a 4v2 now. Spree probably thinks, oh my gosh, he just got raped by the team. Zan's still alive. You're gonna get some assistance here from Keys. The Keys is not there in time. The partners come in a little late. They can get a reclaim though. Bubby's is get on the pod. Reclaim the pod. There you go. Keys gets the clean up while Ziz distracted there. Go ahead and reclaim the pod, man. They're all coming through that door.
If we don't do something quick, quickly that
Dang,
escape pod
Cypher
can
comes
fall
in.
into Imperial hands.
Both dead there. Interesting orbital strike. Oh, Spree just running for his life. But somebody's in mid to shoot him. I think it was Caldera. Really smart play though to put a distractor up out there, Caldera. But now he can get shit a partner start. I don't know if his partner's here though. Yeah, they're all here. Finally gonna get a pod here for Veni, Vidi, Vici. Van a little distracted there on Tio, but he gets him. Gets cycled.
Another pod has touched down.
Caldera wipes up and gets the last two pickups. This pod is going to go completely across the map. And it looks like Tio's going to have first touch on it.
The escape pod will soon be
Whole
under
team's
our
probably about to push, but Tio gets one pick already. Caldera goes down. Bubble shield spot to stay alive there. Tio gets taken out, but Firebringer's going to take out Spree. One-on-one, Viz versus Firebringer. Wow. Caldera throws in the imploder. He takes Ziz out after he cleans up. They're getting close spawns here, so and he threw it out. Excellent, threw a really good ion made there to make use of his imploder. It's gonna be a choke point here now. Cypher comes in, takes out. Don't even know who that was, but Firebringer got a 2-piece. So you're trying to hold him in. Wow, Zan, I don't know how Zan just got that pod. Everybody was on it. He just ran that little. Sometimes he's running from specific angles, man. They're pushing in the throat, trying to stall. Maybe get a few suicide kills. You got your whole team in here now. First one's out. Spree's out. Pop. Bubble shield's out. Excellent gets the kill on him. He's one health. Tio got Spree, so that's 2 dead. Caldera wipes out Ziz, and they're just going one at a time to get slaughtered. Tying it up now for Veni, Vidi, Vici. Nobody really out. Excellent, really saving his best 2 games for the last 2 so far.
As soon as possible.
For his team. They're just winning the big kills right now. Veni, Vidi, Vici. Tio's out here already. He has no clue anyone's there, and he's gonna ambush him, but Excellent gets a massive 2-piece there with an assist from his teammates. But they're gonna have this pod in this map control.
The escape pod will soon be under rebel
From
control.
this play. You had 2 out here first, and it's smart not to claim the pod, but you still should try kind of stall out so your other 2 partners can come in from behind and maybe pinch. Give yourself the best chance to keep the map positioning of the pod control. Here comes the shields, and just going to sacrifice himself. I guess he wastes the pickups, but R1s, but they come back. They're just wiping the team right now. Little composure being lost here from Omerta. Spree 15 and 15, not doing bad, but not his usual best that he needs to win. Zan's on it. Wow. Really good reclaim. R5 out there putting in some work. Gonna take that thing out. Trying to get, you gotta wipe him here. Gotta push and wipe. There's one. Bubby's has got the one. Tio's the last one out. Wipe him. You gotta wipe him. There you go. Spree finishes him, but now they're about to get pushed by the 2 partners. The other 2 partners need to come in and assist. Excellent takes Zan out, but Ziz is gonna finish Excellent, and Spree gets Caldera out of there. That's how you play map right there on defense. Although, this map is a little cheesy. A lot cheesy, but if you're gonna play the cheese map, that's a good way to play defense. Perfect execution of that defense. See, now the pod's completely across in the middle. Really good drop if you're Veni, Vidi, Vici, but not the advantage you were hoping for if you're Omerta. implode her in to give himself some breathing room for the pod claim. Not going to get anyone, but Zan does get the reclaim, and he gets the kill. And the map position. Good win. Tio, big two-piece. He's going to get finished off by Zan, though. Cycler comes out and he misses, and the shield's on, so it's going to be a free reclaim, and his buddy's going to come in there to hopefully win the one and get him out of there, and X-Land will do that. Regaining pod map position. Flanks coming in from the first pod side to get some map control so they can have enough room for a push here. Guy coming in. Zan coming in. Nobody's even looking at him. He just stole their lunch money while they watched him steal his lunch money. Good lord. Oh, Nate just comes in, takes the keys right off the map. Firebringer going in there with his shield pop. Takes Viz out, takes keys out. That's the two-piece. Caldera gets Spree, and he gets Zan, and he should have the reclaim. Wow. Two-piece from Caldera there to just to give his team enough time to come back for the reclaim. Misplay. I mean, I don't know if it's a misplay. It's just excellent big two-piece to stall out the push from Omerta here. Spree automatically right back in, and he takes him out. Trying to get a good angle on the pod for everybody, but he's on it right now. Firebringer playing D with his body. Here comes X. Zan. No angles, and he gets the retouch. Tio's out in the middle. Bunch of team shots going down here for Omerta to get the pod. Keys with a two-piece there. A lot of back and forth here. I figured this would be easier defense, given that you can spawn trap, but they're getting out quick. Spree on X-Land. Here comes the jump for the pod. Bubble shield's pop for Firebringer. He gets meleeed, but he gets the claim. Quick claim from Fire. Big play from him. Fire's had some crazy good claims throughout this whole series. He's one of my MVP candidates if they win. Him and Tio both if that team wins. Fire back on it, but he gets taken out quick. I got time for another push. Tio gives him a spawn. There he is back in. And he gets it. Wow, Tio and Fire are good partners, man. Excellent having a great game too, man. This was the best game of the series for him so far.
Another pod has
30 and 23. Spree matching him though. With that Zan playing pretty solid pod. Score terms. Tio takes Zan out. Excellent with another pick. That's 3 dead. They might have this based on that. Unless whoever this is can get out there. What is this? Oof, Bubby's this. Just nothing you can do there, man. We've all been there. Tied up, man. 33. 30 minutes left. He's going to get in here on this cancer spot. Oh, two-piece from Excellent. Excellent is master survivalist. Excellent with another one. Finally gets taken down by Zan, and Caldera gets that trade for him, though. They have control in here. Veni, Vidi, Vici has control. And wild things can happen here. There's no really good angles for this pod, but I'm trying to hold it for you. Tio with a two-piece on the clutch door, shape door. All watching front now. Zill's got one dead, but that ain't gonna matter because the spawn's gonna come right back in. You gotta push right now. Here comes one. Pops the shield, 3 dead. No, that's it. On this pod. Yeah, if I'm Omerta, I'm getting out. And Veni, Vidi, Vici, you got all the pods, you got all the claims, and you got pod advantage, so you don't really have to be in too much of just a hurry. Take your time. And it's closer than they thought. And we already got Fire in here. Fire kind of camping out a little. Trying to stall. He stalls time. Spree claims it. They got a hold in here, so let's see if Omerta can keep choke on this defensive hold they got. Excellent. Gotta go in one at a time. Not intelligent, but gets taken out. If you're gonna push, never push one at a time. Here comes the full team. Proxy gets one. Cycler. Two. Wow. Just the defense there. Defense coming through. Oh shit. My bad.
Imperials have captured an
It's gonna be
escape pod.
outside, I'm pretty sure. He's trying to get a little cheeky. Oh, Exxon will take Ziz out there and get all the pickups, leaving his team with none. And he's gonna flank from behind, but there's only two here right now. And I don't think they have a singular clue that he's flanking them. It's gonna be a big deal. Flank's gonna come out, and they're gonna be on fighting on both fronts.
We need to stop the Imperials from securing that pod.
Just wipes for Omerta there. A lot was going on there. I was processing that. And this is gonna have to come if you're Veni Vidi Vici. This is your shot, your last chance, and I don't think you're gonna have a chance. I think this is gonna be game. Team just wiped you. Yep, that's game. Omerta steps up big to take the 5-4 win for to tie it up 2-2. 2-2. Oh, 2-2. Yeah. What a game. X-Line, man. Almost having 40. T.O. doing his thing. Firebringer having some big plays as well. But not enough to close it out there. I'm assuming last map is going to be something like a Raider camp or a Sulfur Fields, I'm assuming. That's just me guessing. I don't. That's what I would do. I would, unless you're keys and you're petitioning for Spree to play a swamp map. And in that case, I don't really know how a swamp map would go with these two, because most of these teams don't. Nobody really plays swamp anymore. It's more of an old school map. It used to be in the rotation, and it kind of just stopped being in the rotation. It just stopped. And I'm going to take a short bathroom break. I'll have the stream still going, but if I'm not talking, when I get back, I will resume commentary, but be right back.
Capture those pods before the Imperials do. May the Force be with you.
The first pod is touched down. Move on that location and secure it.
We're securing the area around the escape pod.
Pod will soon be in Imperial hands. Scum are about to claim that escape pod. They must be stopped.
Alright, folks, I have returned to the booth. See what we got. We got spree on a spree. And 10-3 already. And we're on Sulphur Fields for the final map of the series. And it looks like Omerta is going to start out taking the first pot of the game. Unless... Oh. Starbringer tried to get a little last-second crazy claim there, but they were ready for it. They were prepared.
We have the location of another pod. Do not let it fall into the hands of the Rebel Alliance. We are capturing the escape pod.
Here we are. Next pod under the control of Veni, Vidi, Vici so far. Don't have sound. Somebody else can answer Swain in there. I don't have time for that. It's 2-2 tied up, if anybody needs to know. This is the last map. That's 3 people dead. They're gonna have a reclaim easy for Zan. Ever since Keys and Zan swapped, they've I mean, it's been going well for them. Keys got off the shield, Zan took shield. It's been doing a little more good things on the map since then. Nobody even close to the pod right now. Kills going down AFP. For y'all don't know, that's away from pod. Oh, there's a reclaim coming. Got the blaster cannon. Casual recovery, baby. Here we are, we're all meeting up on it. Fire gets taken out, Bubby Ziz gets the second one. It's just, wow. Great defense there. Blaster cannon, man. Keys, Master Survivalist. 5-3, Master Survivalist. That's wild. Much of assist, I guess. Sometimes you don't always see those little things. That position control being fought over here. Firebringer trying to get some shots down. Wow. Firing squad just taking out all of them so far. All of them are getting squatted up on. Right now they're trying to make their way up. Omerta getting a few picks, but not even going to have any time to get close to this pod, man. They were just way too far off.
We have
Had
secured
some
the
good
area
push-up
around the
defense
escape
there from
pod.
Veni, Vidi, Vici. Didn't really get through. So they don't even get close to making a push on that pod.
Our probe droids have picked up
Not
another
exactly the
escape
best
pod.
thing you want to see.
Move out and capture it
But
immediately.
Veni, Vidi, Vici gets on the board. And here we go. They're gonna have control so far, but nobody really on the pod. But Zane gets the X-Line away from it, so nobody's close to the pod really. But we do have a few closing in from all different angles here towards Shell. So Veni, Vidi, Vici. Gunfights are gonna determine it. May comes, or Smart Rocket comes in there. Jumping on the pod right now. Tio stops and turns around. Gets Bubby Ziz, but he's gonna get teamed up on. Omerta just getting all the picks they need there to keep this pod clean. I don't know if they're gonna have a chance. They might. If they can jump at it. Excellent. No. Firebringer, no. Wow. Wow, great. All three of them were on it for like a different second. At the last second. And it's just
Another pod is
shots
down.
were hitting.
Move on that location and capture
And they
it.
just didn't have enough. Just perfect defense there. I mean, not perfect, but you made the plays. Not how you draw it up, but it still worked.
That escape pod is about to fall into rebel hands.
See what's going on. Spree at 17 and 11. Bubby's is 13-9. Zan playing really well with the shield on this map. Key's holding it down, anchoring the group 8 and 8, not doing nothing too shabby himself. Zan gonna be the only one on it. And he's Firebringer almost gets the recon being like 2 health on pod. Caldera's getting stung, gets taken off. Here comes Bubby's is. Shield spot by Firebringer. Keys flies in to just end that situation. Good pod defense there from Bubby's is. And Keys comes in to finish it off with a good cycler, I think. And that just dominant. This reminds me of map 1. Map 1 on Jawa where they 5-1 them too. Then Golazon is completely different though. The consistency has just been crazy for these two teams. They either tie it up really close or they get blown out. Meanwhile, nobody has claimed the pod.
Rebels are
Three
securing
gonna
the
say
area
that's,
around
I'll
that
take it.
escape pod.
3
We
points.
need to stop them.
Tio needing some assistance here from his team, and they're not giving it to him when it comes to just staying alive, getting some important kills on the map. Meanwhile, Caldera's going to come in small and close, and they get the retouch. I don't know how that happened. I guess they just overextended thinking the spawns were on the other side of the map, but they just gave up that close spawn. 2 dead there for Omerta. They're getting some map position here for Veni, Vidi, Vici. The Ox is still going, but the defense is too stout. Trying to go back in on it. Keys just team shotted. You get a little, maybe that. Well, I mean, they got a chance for one more jump. If you go now, here it comes. Oh, Bubby Ziz, I think that was. Van.
We have captured
Nope.
the escape pod.
Really good angles there for Veni, Vidi, Vici. It's just hard. It's kind of like that earlier pod. Not how you draw it up, but the angles are all there. Firebringer going to go ahead and see if they can get the momentum shifted back into their favor with that pod they just claimed, and maybe get back on a roll to get this thing a little closer, maybe have themselves a shot at winning. Got 5 minutes and 40 seconds though, so you're gonna have to do it quick. Here comes Van. Gives some assistance on the push. Gets the reclaim, and Firebringer trying to stay alive to give a spawn. He'll give one.
Into the hands of the Rebel Alliance. Alliance.
See how they handle this. Fire goes down. TO goes down. 3 dead there for Veni, Vidi, Vici, and that push from Omerta is big. Really big. If they install them right here, they can wipe partners. You're going to have one more shot at this push. You just got partner spawn back in. If you're Veni, Vidi, Vici, this is your push right here. Or it's game. Here comes. 1 dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. Last one. Oh, TO, man. Great order from Keys. And Keys just finished it off for him there. Wow. Big game here from Spree again. He's probably the MVP of his team. Firebringer made a good case, but TO was the most consistent. So, that's it. You're going to have Omerta taking Veni, Vidi, Vici out. 3 maps to 2. First map went to Omerta 5-1. Second map went to Veni, Vidi, Vici 3-2 Dune Sea exchanged. Map 3 goes to Veni, Vidi, Vici 5-0 goes on. Map 4 goes to Omerta 5-4 Rebel Depot. And the final map goes to Omerta again to finish it all out for their victory 5-2. And that'll be it. That is, my MVP would be Spree. And until next time, we will see y'all in the next one. And y'all have a safe and blessed weekend. Peace out.